हेलो माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, अ वेरी वार्म वेलकम टू आवर प्लेटफॉर्म ऑफ नेशनल आईएएस एंड आई होप आप सभी बहुत अच्छे होंगे और अपना प्रिपरेशन बिल्कुल फुल ऑन कर रहे होंगे, राइट? क्योंकि अब एग्ज़ाम के दिन बहुत पास आ चुके हैं एंड अब यही लास्ट एंड मोमेंट का रिवीजन है जो मेक और ब्रेक कर सकता है। प्लीज़ इस बात को ध्यान रखिएगा, इट इज़ एक्सट्रीमली इम्पॉर्टेंट पीरियड, बहुत ही क्रूशियल है। So yeah, am I audible and visible? Can anyone confirm? Okay. So yeah, I feel I am audible clearly and yes, let us move ahead. आज का जो टॉपिक होने वाला है फिर से मैं कहूंगा बहुत ही बेसिक अरिथमेटिक से डराइव होता है, that is fractions and decimals. Understood? So yeah, let us move ahead and see the previous year question, which is our usual format. Which one of the following will have minimum change in its value if 5 is added to both numerator and the denominator of the fractions 2, 3, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5 and 5 by 6. My dear students, please ये ध्यान रखिएगा यहाँ पे at this place the question's language is slightly confusing. What is the confusion? What the question is asking will have minimum change. Please remember, will have minimum change. The least change is expected. Understood? Is it clear? Similar kind of question I will also give you for your assignment, which was asked again a previous year question. So I will showcase that question first. Understood? Yeah, this is the question. Please note it down. You can take the screenshot of this question as well. If numerator and denominator of a proper fraction are increased by same positive quantity which is greater than 0, the resulting fraction is, you have to tell this thing. So this is assignment question, please remember. You can take the screenshot of this question. Meanwhile, we will go back and see other PYQs which I have taken for today's class. Okay, so yeah, my dear students, I hope this is clear. Now this is very common and yet very simple question, है ना? Simple and common. Please remember, simple and common. It deals with basics. It deals with basics of the maths. So please remember, we will deal with this question. But before going ahead, this is another question which I have brought for you. In Hindi we call it langdi bhin, है ना? In Hindi we call it langdi bhin. In English it is named as continued fractions. Continued fractions. So please remember, in Hindi it is called langdi bhin. In English it is called continued fractions. Now, before moving ahead, let us talk about types of fractions. So my dear students, first one is proper fraction. What is the meaning of proper fraction? By the way, what is fraction? You all know that fraction is some part of whole. Some part of whole. For example, if I will talk about paise is fraction of rupee, right? And every 1 rupee has 100 paisa. Is it clear? Next one, yes, in every birthday we cut a cake. So what we do? We cut small pieces. We cut it in multiple fractions, है ना? So we cut a fraction and distribute it among people. So please remember, this fraction is nothing but a part of whole. So please remember, this is the fraction. Another utility of this fraction is pie chart. Have you heard of this pie chart? Later on we will deal with these things, है ना? So graphical representation. So there also fractions will be used. Now my dear students, proper fractions, yes. So yes, that is some part of the whole. Please remember, it will be represented in the form of P upon Q, where Q should not be equal to 0. Please remember, Q should not be equal to 0. That will be called your fraction. In other words, fractions are also rational number. If you remember chapter 1, lesson 1, which I took, rational number, right? Is it clear? Rational numbers. So yeah, I hope that is clear. Proper fraction will be P upon Q, where P is less than Q. Please remember, this is very much important. P must be less than Q. For example, 1 by 2, 3 by 4, uh, 3 by 7, 2 by 11. All these are examples of proper fraction where it cannot be converted into, it is less than 1. So you can see that it is greater than, definitely greater than 0, but less than 1. So please remember, these are called proper fraction. Now my dear students, let us go towards improper fraction. So here what will happen, things will reverse. P upon Q, where P is greater than Q. P is greater than Q. That means these fractions will be greater than 1. These fractions will be greater than 1. Another thing, please remember, we can convert improper fraction into mixed fraction and mixed fraction into improper fraction. So what are they? I will talk about that, don't worry. But before that, let me give some examples of improper fractions. For example, over here, 4 by 3. This is improper fraction. You can see that numerator is greater than denominator. So please remember, top number is numerator, and the bottom one is denominator. Clear? So numerator is greater than denominator. Then you can also write it as 7 by 4. You can also write it as 7 by 11 by 2. Understood? So all these are greater than 1. Please remember, all these are greater than 1. Understood? Okay, now to convert these into improper fraction, what we should do, we can divide 3 divided by 4. So this will become 1, and what will be the remainder? Please remember, the remainder will be 1 3 is 3, so 1. So my dear students, how to rewrite it? Please remember, you can rewrite this number as 1 whole. The quotient will come over here. Remainder will go in the numerator. Remainder will go into numerator, divided by 3. Understood? So that is the methodology used to convert 4 by 3 into a mixed fraction. So 4 by 3 is equal to 1 whole 1 by 3. Same way 7 by 4. My dear students, if you will divide it, you will find that 1 4 is a 4. Remainder will be 3. Remainder will be 3. So that is why 3 by 4. Understood this thing? 11 by 2. 11 by 2 will be equal to 11 by 2. If I will talk, divide 11 from 2. So you know that 5. Remainder will be 1. So 1 by 2. Is it clear? That is how you convert improper fraction to mixed fraction. To reverse the thing, what you should do, my dear students, please remember, you should first multiply and then add. So 5 whole, or maybe I can write a new number, 3 whole 2 by 7. 3 whole 2 by 7. That means 7 into 3 plus 2 divided by 7. So this will become 7 3s are 21 plus 2, that is equal to 23 by 7. I hope this is clear. Is it clear to everyone? Okay. Now my dear students, let me talk slightly about continued fraction. What happens? One example of continued fraction is this one. Thank you Karthikeyan for the confirmation. So please remember, whenever you are dealing with continued fraction, please remember, this is a practice question. Sometimes this kind of question may be asked, continued fraction, right? So whenever you are solving this, please start from the if you take it like north, and this is east, and this will be south, so southeast, so start from southeast and keep moving upwards. So what will happen? 1 by 17, we know that it won't solve, so we will take up this one. That will be like 1 upon 3 plus, this will become 1 upon, you can see 17 5s are, so 17 will become LCM, 17 5s are, if I am not wrong, it is 85, right? 85 plus 1. Understood? My dear students, please remember, a upon b upon x upon y. Whenever such kind of situation arises, y will go on top, b will come at the bottom. So this will be like a into y upon x into b. Clear? Same thing will apply over here. 17 will go up. So this will become 1 upon 3 plus 17 divided by 86. Understood? 17 divided by 86. Now, is 86 divisible by 17? If yes, we will divide it. Otherwise, what we can do? We can simply add it up. So it will be like 86 is there, 1 upon 86, 86 into 3 plus 17, right? And here also you can see that 86 will go on top. So the final answer will be 86 upon 86 into 3 plus 17. Understood? So now it is your task to solve it finally and get the answer. Understood? Please try to solve it. I am just telling you the method. Clear? Okay. So I hope all four fractions are very clear in your mind. There is no doubt about it. Now, my dear students, let us move on towards how to convert fractions into decimals. So, my dear students, please remember the biggest tool or best tool for this case is nothing but division. Nothing but division. Only thing which you have to do is divide properly. Please remember, you have to divide properly. How to divide? See, 10 divided by 7. 10 divided by 7. We know that 7 is smaller. So I will put 0 point. Whenever I will put decimal, there will be one additional 0. Now I know that 10 sevens are 70. So this will go out and remainder will be 0. Understood? So this is giving me 7 upon 10. 7 upon 10 is equal to 0.7. Whenever there is 10 in the denominator, what you can do? Suppose that it is like 28 divided by 10. So write 28. Write 28. From the back side, since 10 has 1 0, from the back side count one digit, right? Count one digit and put a dot. So 2.8 will be your answer. Understood this thing? Is it clear? 13 upon 100 can be written as 0.13 and 24 upon 1000 can be written as 0.024. Understood? What about 1 by 3? Let us try it out. 1 by 3. So let me put 3 over here, 1 over here. 1 is smaller than 3, so obviously we know that it won't happen, right? It won't go. So what I will do, 0 point. I will put a dot so that I can borrow 0. So now we know that 3 3s are 9. So this is coming out as 1. Then again, since decimal is there, 1 0 is always free. So again this will be 3, 3 3s are 9, 1 0. You can see that I can keep dividing and it will never ever stop. It will be 0.3333333333 infinite, right? Up to infinite. It will never ever stop. Understood? So this is called, see, this has certain stoppage. 0.7 means exactly 0.7. So we call it terminating decimal. What we call it? Terminating decimal. There is no repetition. It is terminating at certain point. Here it is not terminating. It is not terminating. It will go up to infinite. So that is why we call it non-terminating, but recurring decimal. Why? Because 3 is being repeated again and again. Can you all see that? Recurring decimal. Non-terminating, recurring decimal. Understood? Is it clear? Now you will find that there are some other decimals as well. For example, pi. Pi is 3.14 and so on up to infinite, and nowhere any pattern will repeat itself. So these kind of decimals are called non-terminating, non-repeating decimal. These can never be changed into fraction. These can never be changed into fraction. These can never be represented as fractions. So please remember this thing. These two can always be represented as fractions. Can always be represented as fractions. Understood? Understood the difference as well? Now my dear students, for example, I have 1.2060. Suppose this is my number. This is a terminating non-repeating decimal, right? Terminating non-repeating decimal. So I have to convert it into fraction. I have to convert it into fraction. So what I will do after this, I will write this complete number 12060 divided by. Now for this decimal I will write 1. For this decimal I will write 1. Is it clear? Now I will count how many digits are there after decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will put 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is the fractional form. 0, 0 can be cancelled. Obviously, you know that. This is 1026 divided by 1000. And now you can divide it by maybe 4, maybe 2, whatever you can try. So let me divide it by 2, 603, right? 603. And here it will be 500. So this is 603 divided by 500. Now, one task I am giving you. Please convert this into mixed fraction. Tell me, be quick. This is a question which you can do orally as well. Can you all try, please? This is improper fraction, right? This is improper fraction. This is improper fraction. Convert it into mixed fraction. Meanwhile, 0.056, this will be equal to 56 upon, for decimal there will be 1, and after decimal there are 3 digits, so 1000. So 56 upon 1000. Again reduce it to whatever way you want. Understood? Now the trick comes over here. Non-terminating repeating decimals. My dear students, here what will happen? Let me give you some example. 1.23737 37 and so on. It continues. 37 continues. Understood? So I will write it as 1.237 bar. Bar shows that yes, this is recurring. This will happen again and again. So please remember, when I wrote 1 by 3 is equal to 0.33 or 33. It is often not written as like this. It should be written like 0.3 bar, or it can also be represented as 0.3, and above 3 there will be a dot, so that it can depict yes, 3 is repeating itself again and again. I hope this is clear in everyone's mind, right? Now my dear students, how to convert this into fraction? How to convert this into fraction? So laws are very simple, but be very careful. Be very careful. First thing is, write the complete number as it is. 1237, right? No change is there. Nothing is there, right? Now my dear students, please pay very close attention. Whatever numbers are being repeated, for example, here 3 is being repeated and 7 is being repeated. That means 2 numbers are being repeated. So what I will do, for each repeating part, I will put 9. So here it will become 99. Please remember, here it will become 99. Now for every number after decimal which is not repeating, for every number which is after decimal but not repeating, we will put a 0. We will put a 0. So here it will become 990. I hope everyone is agreeing with this. Please pay very close attention, because here all the mathematical jugglery is going on. And if you will be confused anywhere in this place, trust me, it will be very difficult to solve at the end. Clear? Okay, so Karthikeyan has solved. Nice, Tanmay. Acha, one, yes, acha. Previous question you both are answering. That's correct. That's awesome actually. That is 1 whole 103 divided by 500. That's awesome. Yes, 1 whole 103 divided by 500. Now my dear students, please listen over here. I hope this is very clear. 1.237. So 1237 as it is written. For every repeating part, a 9 should be there. So 9 is there. For every number which is not repeating but after decimal, you put a 0. So I will put 990. Understood? Understood this part? Now still the process is not complete. You can see that there is a non-repeating part which is ahead of repeating part. What you have to do, you have to subtract this non-repeating part from the complete number at the top. So this will be your final answer. Please remember, this will be your final answer. This will be like 5, 3 minus 1 will be 2, and 1225 divided by 990. So that will be your answer. Please divide it by 5 so that it can be reduced to the simplest form. I hope it is clear. Everyone should reduce it to the simplest form so that we can proceed ahead. Understood? So you can divide it by 5 first, and then maybe later on we can check for other numbers. Understood? So if we will divide it by 5, so this will be 2, this will be 4, and this will be 5, 245 if I am correct. And then this will be 1, so 49, So 9 and this will be 8, 198. So this is 245 divided by 198. Am I correct? Am I correct? Division is correct. Everyone understood it? How to proceed ahead with this decimal to fractions? Please try a few more, just like 0.3 bar, है ना? So this is the simplest form. We know that it will be at the end 0.3, but let us presume that we don't know this. What I will do for 3 is the only repeating part. I will put 9. So 3 will go as it is divided by 9, because 3 is the only repeating part. There is no other part which is non-repeating. Understood? And then whatever is ahead of 3, so there is only 0. So 3 minus 0, this will be 3 upon 9 is equal to 1 by 3. I hope this is clear. This is crystal clear to everyone. Now tell me, there are a few more questions for you. 0.216, 16, and so on, it is repeating itself. Understood? So now can you tell me, or maybe we can make it 42. So 4.2, 16, and so on. 16 will keep repeating. I can write it as like this as well. Understood? Or I can also write it as like this, 16 dot dot. Understood? So can you tell me what will be the fraction? What will be the fraction for this? Convert it into fraction. Take this as assignment so that you will remember this. Please take it as assignment. My humble request will be, please take it as assignment. Screenshot taken. Can we go back to the questions? Yes, that's great, Karthikeyan. So yeah, let us go back to and try to solve these questions which I have brought in for you. Yes. Which of the following will have minimum change in its value if 5 is added to both numerator and denominator of the fraction? So this is 2 by 3. See, maximum change will happen at the end of a spectrum. It may be the smallest number or it may be the largest number. So 5 by 6 is the greatest. You all know that this is the greatest, right? 2 by 3 is the smallest. If there is same difference is 1, right? Difference is 1. Here also difference is 1. So over here the rule says that you can also try it, hai na? Which fraction is bigger, which fraction is smaller. You can easily calculate. How to check that? 2 by 3 and symbol chhod do, leave the symbol. Now cross multiply. Cross multiply, this will become 2 into 6 and this will become 5 into 3. So which one is, here it is 12, here it is 3 5s are 15. Which is the symbol? Symbol is this. So here also symbol will be like this. Here also symbol will be like this. Understood? So I hope you all understand how to find which fraction is larger, which fraction is not larger. The maximum change will happen at the maximum or minimum change will happen at the end of spectrum. That is, only two numbers are of our worth our attention, 2 by 3 or 5 by 6. So let us try it. 2 plus 5 divided by 3 plus 5. What you have to do to find the change? To find the change, you have to subtract 2 by 5. 2 by 3. 2 by 3, yes. So this will be like 2 plus 5 is 7 divided by 8 minus 2 by 3. So how much will it be? It will be 3 8 ja 24 and then 21 minus 16. That is equal to how much? 4 8 5 5 by 24. 5 by 24. Now let us try 5 by 6. So 5 by 6 plus 5 minus 5 by 6. So this will be 10 by 11, right? Minus 5 by 6. So this is coming out as 66 and this will be 60 minus 55. So you can see that this is equal to 5 by 66. My dear students, please remember when you have two fractions, 5 by 24, 5 by 66. Which one is smaller? Smaller is 5 by 66. Why? Because out of 66 only 5 parts. And here out of 24 only 5 parts, right? Is it clear? So please remember this smaller one is small, hai na? So which one of the following will have minimum change in its value? If 5 is added to both numerator and denominator, the answer will be your 5 by 6. I hope everyone is getting it. 5 by 6. D. D will be the correct answer. Because this change is smaller over here. Now let us try to solve this question 1.27, where 27 is recurring part. So what I should do, I should write the complete number as it is. Since there are two digits as recurring digits, I will put for each of them 9. There is no non-recurring part which is after decimal, so there will be no 0 at all, so this will become 99. And then there is 1 which is ahead of 27, so I will subtract 1. This will become 126 upon 99. Now it is your duty to find the simplified version. Understood? To simplify it, obviously this is wrong, this is wrong. Understood? 126 upon 99. So what I should do, I should divide it by 9. So this will become 11. By 9 if I will divide, this will become 1, and this will be 36. So 14 upon 11. B will be the correct answer. B will be the correct answer. I hope this is clear, crystal clear to all of you. Okay, so yes, my dear students, with that I have completed my part of questions. Now it is your duty to solve these questions. Please take screenshots, है ना? So this is one assignment. This is one assignment. Please remember, because reminders will be 3 and 8. Karthikeyan could not get 3 and 8. No, here there is nothing like remainder 3 and 8, right? 126 divided, I have divided it. So yeah, like that only I have divided it, है ना? So 1.27, this is like 127 I will write as it is, है ना? And for each and every digit which is repeating, which is again and again repeating, I will put 9. Understood? So there will be 2 9s minus whatever is ahead of this recurring part. So this will be minus 1. So this will be 126 divided by 99. Now I will simply divide. I will simply divide, not going by remainder, right? Yes, Karthikeyan, है ना? Okay. Please remember, you all have to try to solve this, है ना? Please remember this thing. I am not giving you the answer. Okay, now this is one question which you should try to solve. Please take screenshot. And also this is one of the questions which you have to solve. Please try to solve. Yes, yes, Karthikeyan. Thank you. So yes, my dear students, with that I hope you have learned enough to solve any fractions and decimal related question. With that I end this lecture. Please like, share and subscribe, and also please comment your queries, doubts and feedback. If you want to reach out to me, 807-304-1901 is my contact number. Thank you and have a great day ahead. Bye bye.